All right, welcome back to another breakdown. Today, what we're going to be doing the long-anticipated offensive breakdown versus the Seattle Seahawks, the crazy Week 17 win. I've been on vacation with my family, so sorry for the delay, but I wanted to make sure I get this out. I'm going to have the defensive one out yesterday, and what an offensive game. It's not the highest scoring, but it definitely had all of the fireworks you could ever dream of going into Seattle with everything on the line in Week 17. And, we're going to constantly see this thing where Tevin Coleman continues to go out there, and this might be his best run of the game, his very first run, where he cuts outside. Only going to get about 4 yards, but Tevin Coleman has been completely absent of any type of success. He's averaging about 2 yards per carry over the last 4 games combined, and that rang true as well today, or in this game that we're going to be breaking down. First off, great block on the edge there by Debo. Outside of that, we'll see Tevin Coleman go down a handful of times without any contact whatsoever, but a lot of good. And a lot of it starts up front. If we go back to the previous Seattle Seahawks matchup, they had their way with the 49ers offensive line. Not so much. This first drive's going to be rough, but, they're going to get 2 sacks on this first drive, but that's going to be it. And a big reason why, and we're going to see this here, the wide receivers, let's watch both of them in this cut up here. Man, completely covered. If you're going to throw it outside to Debo down here, you've got help over top, and he's in phase. So you can't throw it to Debo, and he's completely shut off Emmanuel Sanders here. And this is just a bad route and poor energy. I mean, he just seems comfortable with it. So if you're looking at Jimmy Garoppolo, who had time in the pocket, just nobody open. Maybe right here, Kittle, but he's already getting pressure by that point. So let's see where the pressure comes from. This is a coverage sack. Wide receivers did not get anything, especially whenever you're keeping 2 guys back to help protect. You got to get some separation at the next level. He motions out, no big deal. Let's see where we're at here. Yeah, Lakin's going to give up the sack here. You can see it right here, just him on 99. He got his weight out over his feet, so watch Lakin right there. So this is fine because if his shoulders are over his heels, he can regather. But he's leaning way too far forward to make that contact, and that allows the defensive player to get past him there. DeForest Buckner does this a lot. Lakin just balances off right there. You can see how he can't regather. Straight leg there trying to recoup. That's never going to work. And yeah, Garoppolo made it through 3 progressions, but they're going to get the sack on that. That's going to bring up 3rd and 12, which Jimmy Garoppolo has been exceptional this year on 3rd and long. You never want to put your quarterback or your offense behind the chains, but 3rd and 12 is not a place you want to be. And, if you want to talk about the issues and concerns continuing to come out, and this is called a twister formation where you have 2 backs back there, and you get Jadeveon Clowney. You just get a free play right here, which is awesome. He thinks he's going to have another career game. Oh, gotcha, buddy. So 3rd and 12 is now 3rd and 7, much more manageable. And again, this is the first drive of the game, so you want something special to happen here. You definitely don't want to go 3 and out. All right, we got a trips formation down to the bottom. Let's look at that again. And so you can tell it's probably going to be zone coverage. Somebody's going to be dropping here. We do the same thing. This is our coverage scheme. This is the same thing that we do on 3rd and long. We walk both our backers up into the A gaps or the B gaps, and then they bail. So this looks like it's man, right? But that's why you send him in motion. So it looks like man. However, as soon as he goes into motion, it cannot be man any longer because 1, 2 defenders, 1, 2, 3 wide receivers, and you can kind of see he's tipping his hand here. So he's going to bail, and this is going to turn into just a zone coverage, and you'll see the pass off right here. Yep. See that right there? You got the pass off, which tells everybody it's zone, and so you already knew it was zone, and so now what you're going to do is just wait. You just wait. And Kittle's going to be Kittle, and he goes into the linebacker to create separation. What seems kind of antithetical, but watch what Kittle does. He looks for the linebacker, and he's going to run straight into him, okay? Once you make contact, then you get your separation. and just pivot out. I think we're going to get a better look at this from the backside. And just Kittle makes an amazing catch. It's who he is. But that's best on best. I mean, Bobby Wagner is a beast. He's given up a lot of yards receiving this year, but he's still an all-pro linebacker. Kittle goes right into him, pushes off, and then just, man, look at the ball placement there and the trust by Jimmy Garoppolo, throwing it away and throwing him open. Huge first down there. All right, so get the first down under your belt. Now you're feeling good. Time to make some things happen. Let's see what we got here. Motion out into an empty set. You like this matchup right there. Wow. There are a lot of places he could have gone here. Watch this separation underneath. He's wide open. He ain't going to catch there, but lots of open. This is the same route they're going to do to us. It's so funny that these two teams, this is what they kept doing with Tyler Lockett against K'Wan Williams in the third. So these two teams are running very similar things, just a speed out. And once you decide that this is man coverage, you know this guy has that. There's no other way it could be. And just a speed out, no need to look anywhere else. And, yeah, you'll take an 8-yard gain. Emmanuel Sanders is going to disappear. He's always active whenever Kyle Shanahan's in his pregame script. He scripts out usually the first 20 plays. But after that, Emmanuel Sanders, if you could bet, has 0 catches in the second and third down or quarters. He just disappears from games, which is unfortunate. All right, here we go. 2nd and 2. We got Debo coming across, who's going to play a very key role here. All right, let's see what we got here. Man, very, very nice pass. Now, you can see how they're messing with the numbers. Let's go back to the very first part, okay? Because once he motions out, that's going to let them know he's got outside. So this is still man. Could still be man. Yep. Turns into zone quick. And this is key. Emmanuel Sanders is at his best versus zone coverage. He's a veteran. Veteran players tear up zone coverage. The problem is they don't do a lot of that. Seattle doesn't, and neither do the 49ers. It's zone concepts, but still man. And you can kind of see here, he's just going to find that window and sit down. Now we move the pocket. Here we go. We're going to move the pocket and get Jimmy out on the edge, just a bootleg. Okay, so he's got perfect throwing angle. Now, as soon as this defender turns his back, that gives Jimmy the green light, because what I could do is just throw it right off of his back. These two guys aren't going to get there fast enough, and that's what he does. Literally, just try to hit the guy in the right shoulder. We'll see it from the other angle. Can't make a play on the ball. Watch KJ right here. Can't make a play on the ball when your head's turned away from the quarterback, and that's what he's going to read. Boots out. And you could just kind of see it right there. Jimmy knew where he was going with the ball as soon as he saw. Jimmy gets his head around. Look at this. He gets his head around, and he sees this. That means I can do literally whatever I want to this guy. Squares up, and you're just going to throw it right through that open window. And this is why you move the pocket, because there's nobody in front of him. This is just backyard football catch. And you got to lead it away from these guys so they can't make up the space. And again, can't make a play whenever you're not facing the quarterback. Nice first down, 12-yard gain. All right, 1st and 10. Ball's just past midfield. Things are looking good. Like this I formation. They never stay with it. Outside toss. And, man, can you tell the difference when number 31, Raheem Mostert, comes in the game? It's electric. You feel it. And, almost like people block better when Mostert is in there because they know something special is coming. I mean, look at this perfect lead block by Juszczyk. You've got Kittle downfield here, wide receivers deep back, and, of course, you got to talk about just what Mostert's able to do. Averaged over 5 yards per carry on the season. Second best in the NFL. The only person that had more yards per carry was Lamar Jackson. And, there's a lot of plays where you could talk about how great Mostert is. This one was all set up by blocking, okay? First off, Joe Staley, hell of a job there, okay? He's going to seal that off, and just look at this hole. Kittle right here, Juszczyk right there, amazing. Now he has the speed to get out there, but even then, look at this blocking downfield. Great job. Now, contact's going to take place right here at the 35. Let's see where this ends up. 35. Now you're at the 30. You go down, they're going to mark this at the 28. So that's 7 yards additional after contact. That is huge. And that's creating on top of. Kyle Shanahan's going to get you a lot of yards. The offensive line's going to get you a lot of yards, but you got to get extra. Got to get extra. It's going to be a run right up the middle. He missed a cutback lane here. You can see how Juszczyk got up kind of upset. Let's see if we can see it here. Right at the point of attack. Man, if he could have gotten past, and so he squeezed it there, but look where the shoulder is. If he could have gotten one more back, I mean, you can kind of see how it's set up. He tried to hit it right in here, but his fullback didn't lead that way. The fullback is always right. And so what I mean by that is you have to go off of the fullback's butt. So wherever his shoulders go, you can tell Juszczyk's trying to seal him in, so you got to make him right and bounce outside. Because this helmet's on this side, this should have been closed. Mostert's going to try to fit it in there, and because of that, he's going to get tackled for a 1-yard gain. That could have been a touchdown there, but that's rough. It's a quick decision move, but usually Raheem makes them right. All right, here's the second sack of the series, and this is just a nickel blitz. They're going to bring him unblocked on the edge. That's not anybody's responsibilities but the quarterback's, okay? Now, the problem with that is this is a naked boot. So what I mean by that is he has his back to the blitz, and it's naked. We don't have anybody coming out to protect. Sometimes we'll send Kittle or a tight end or a Juszczyk out here to check the blitzing, whatever, but this is a naked boot, which means you're screwed. There's nothing you can do. Now, you can look and you can tell if he did have time, yeah, it would have been huge. It would have been huge here. You like this, the way that's setting up, but they're able to get to Jimmy G, and that's just calling the perfect defense versus the perfect offense. Whether it's a guess or not, you can call it whatever you want, but they got it right there, and that's kind of what's key. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 18. 3rd and 18 on this first drive. Still the first drive. Now, the problem is here, you're right out of field goal range. You're talking 50-plus yard field goal. So you want to get points. And so what you're going to do, give it to your beast, man, just Kittle. And so watch, the motion across is huge. Oh, let's go back. Sorry about that. He's going to start off on the right side. He's going to motion across. He's going to widen, okay? One-on-one. Let's go get it. Nice block there by Juszczyk, just enough to free him up. And, yeah, do you get a first down? No. But you get 7 yards, and now you put it in your field goal kicker's range, and you are able to, get these extra points. Way to fight for Kittle. That's huge. That brings up 4th and 11, and I do want to take just a quick second. Let's go to the part that matters. Robbie Gould, named NFC Player of the Month. 2 game-winning kicks and perfect from field goal range this entire month. He did miss 1 extra point, but this is huge because the 49ers have lost games because of their kicker, but it has not been Robbie Gould this month. Has not been the case. So we've been hard on him all year as the Niners fan base, but you've got to give him props. He's making it count when things are doing. A lot of it had to do with once he got his long snapper back, Nelson. Long snapper lives matter. They are amazing people. I was a long snapper in high school, by the way, so a little biased. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Backed up far, right at their 6-yard line. Oh, make that play. Gosh, Tevin Coleman. Golly, that's awful. The hole was there. You'll see it right here. Man, great job by McGlinchey. They get out there. I mean, this could have been a huge play. And so they wash it down. Okay, everything gets washed down. And you're expecting him to get Juszczyk chips him. Nobody's out there. Oh, no, he touched his jersey and pulls him down. You got to be able to break something, man. You got to make something happen. Golly. That's a bad play by Tevin Coleman. Anyway, 0-yard gain, backed up against his own goal line. All right, we're going big set here. Got to like this. 2nd and 10. Nice run here. One of Tevin's best of the day. Going to get about 5 yards, which is nice. But even better blocking. Bobby Wagner's going to get the tackle. But let's see what happens here, and let's break it down a little bit. Let's slow it down. Okay, so we've got numbers on the side. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 men in the box. But that doesn't matter because, again, we've got 4, 7, 8 guys blocking. So we've got 8 guys against their 9. Ooh, nice movement right there. Start at the center. Look at that reach block. Okay, reach block. Watch this. He's going to, this is just zone right. He's going to get his hat on the other side of this nose. Look at that. Boom. Perfect there, Ben Garland. Getting a little bit of help there from Brunskill. So he's going to check. Once he sees his helmets on this side, now he's got to get to his next guy. Let's see what he does. He checks. Brunskill's going to get up, cut out the backside blocker, okay? Now let's watch right here, okay? Our right tackle. Not bad by McGlinchey. He's just going to give a little shove, let him get out of the way, and then move on to the backer. That's pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. So 3rd and 5. So very manageable. Now you at least have room to punt. You're not going to be punting out of, all the way up against the back of your end zone. And we go to man. So empty set here. They're going to go to man. You could tell just by the way they are, and once he motions back, again, you could just see, yeah, it's pure man coverage, which we'd like to put the ball in Jimmy Garoppolo's hands during these situations, and that's why they'll do those empty sets, because what it does is it's going to bring man, okay? Man, let's see here. Underneath was open. What a pass. Just one-on-one up top, Emmanuel Sanders versus Flowers. And what Sanders is going to do is he's going to press outside and then sell underneath. So it's not a true slant. He's going to stem, and it's almost just an in route. Get to the sticks, and what a pass. I mean, not the best route, but he did create space, and Jimmy Garoppolo just threw a dime. This is one of Jimmy Garoppolo's best games ever, despite not throwing a touchdown. He was special, and you can tell he's calling this exactly what he wants. As soon as he saw the motion, he knew it was man, and just, man, what a dime. Just, I don't know how you get it into that small window. Oh, come on, get out there, camera. I can't do it. Technology, you're hindering us. Nice catch, 1st down. 1st and 10, still backed up pretty far, but now you have room. Now you can run your offense. Got a double tight set. Ooh, big formation, big time. Outside toss. Man, doesn't it just look like he is just walking through the line? I don't think I'm alone in this. I don't think anybody would argue Tevin Coleman's better than Raheem Mostert. There might not have been a lot there. That's okay. I mean, he gets 3 yards, but man, make a cut. Lower your shoulder pads. Do something. 2nd and 7. All right, Jimmy Garoppolo back in shotgun. Debo. Wow. Man, he's fun to watch. He is fun to watch. Just going to run a slant route right here. See what Jimmy's looking at. Yep, as soon as that backer took one step up, he knew where he was going with the ball. So right here, he's reading this backer right here. If he bails, you've got to wait. But watch, as soon as, again, you just set that mode. Look at Jimmy's eyes. We'll see it in a second. As soon as this guy takes a step up, you're throwing that ball no matter what. That's why you do the play action, just to get the angle that you want. Just throw it right behind him. Again, right here is the key. Ride that play action, and then as soon as he steps up, you just throw it right where he left. Now, this is what Deebo Samuel brings to the table. Not the best wide receiver whenever it comes to hands. He's a lot of drops this year. We all know that. He's great at running routes, and he's even better with the ball in his hand. This should go down, best case scenario, at the 32. They are completely engulfed. And these are probably going to be a Hall of Fame linebacker one day. And makes one miss, makes two miss, makes him miss again, and then finally gets brought down. And so let's watch it on the backside. Debo is special. He really, really is. He has been everything that we've wanted Dante Pettis to be and more. Shouldn't be bringing up Dante Pettis, but anyway. Again, just look at this pass. Just lay it out and let him go get it. And the reason why he can make this pass so soft is because he read the defense. He knew what they were in. He knows what he's got. Just throw the ball out front. Let your guy go get it. It's completely safe. Makes the catch, and then it's on. Whoop. Look at Dwelly down there blocking too. You gotta love that. Huge play on 2nd and 7. That's going to bring up first down. Very, very nice. 1st and 10 right before midfield. Got a bunch trips to the left. Wow, they just got out there and snapped it. They liked the look. No motions, no anything. So the Kyle Shanahan offense, they motion more than anybody in the NFL. But they hustled to the line, and they just said, screw it, run the play. They liked what they saw and just went out there and, man, wanted to go deep. Let's watch this. He wants to go deep. There's no pass rush. He's got all day. He is looking downfield, and he wants it. He's going to pump fake it, but instead, hey, take it. Let's just get our first down. Let's move on. Kittle's pretty special. And this is a big reason why Kittle gets so many catches. He's not the primary target on this play. He's trying to go downfield. And you can see he wants here or he wants here. And look where Jimmy's looking. He's looking downfield for that big home run play, but it's just not there. He wants to. Nope. All right, check it down. And then Kittle just going to go. Oh, man, that is awesome. Yeah, come tackle me, please. Yep, you're done. And I love that he refuses to go down. Can't say enough about George Kittle. That guy is special. 1st and 10. Back-to-back first down plays. Man, they're setting up. You can tell, with this motion. You're not going to go with it. That's fine. Man, how did he get outside? Again, and this is what's key with Raheem Mostert. There's so few plays in the NFL where it's given to you. You've got to go and you've got to take it. One, this is great blocking, okay? However, this should go down right there. Okay, that is a starting linebacker in the NFL. Should go down. But refusing to go down using speed and elusiveness, so instead of it being, 2nd and 10 or 2nd and 9, he's going to create, still get out of bounds, 6-yard gain. That's 6 yards, all because of this player. If that's Tevin Coleman, he goes down. There's no doubt about it. There's no way in hell Tevin Coleman's going to fight through that. Impossible. Personnel matters. And 6 yards, it's not going to change the game, but it's important. 2nd and 4, the entire playbook is open. You can do anything you want now. 2nd and 4. Now you're in field goal range as well. There it is. Oh, look at that block. Watch this left side of the line. Love it. Oh my gosh, what a block by Kyle Juszczyk. Watch this bad boy right here. I'm just going to take out 2 guys. Yeah, just 2 guys. One person blocking 2 guys. That's amazing. Kyle Juszczyk, the man. And then you got to look at the wide receiver as well. Look at this blocking downfield. Way to just keep fighting. He's blocking with one arm. Great job out there. Brunskill's trying. But man, that was special from Kyle Juszczyk. He is the player of the day right here. Again, watch this outside. Oops, psych. Now go get him. Now I want to watch that cutback and who's reading him. Who's reading this guy right here? Is it KJ Wright? Let's watch what he does. Yep. You took KJ Wright out of the play with this fake motion. He's reading here. Watch. Yeah, look how far he goes down. Watch number 50 right here. Oh, fullback's going that way. He's going to take me to the play. Oh, wait a second. Where did he go? So, because of that motion, you just blocked him. Now let's see what happens whenever he gets out here. Guess who he's going to get again? 1, 2. And you got to talk about Debo, how he's able to stay in bounds right here. Refusing to go out of bounds is a mindset, okay? It's not talent, it's nothing. The spin is talent, but, I mean, so easily could have just walked out of bounds right there and it would have been a huge play. Hell no. All year long, Debo and George Kittle have constantly, we will not go out of bounds without a fight, and nice spin move, and that's special. That is special. Not a lot of people can do this. Not a lot. Don't mess with Debo. Don't mess with Debo. Nice touchdown on the second drive of the game. All right, 1st and 10. This is the third possession in the second quarter. Starting all the way back. Man, you got to like that. Just get him out and open. You just came off of the possession where he scored a touchdown. So what are you going to do? The 49ers have run this play with Debo, Kittle, tight ends, Dwelly, Sanders, Bourne. They do this out of every formation. It's just flow away, right? We're going to flow away and just sneak somebody out of the backfield. So here's how this is read. Because the linebacker here is going to be responsible. The linebacker at the end is going to be responsible for cutting this play off. Now, this linebacker is responsible for somebody coming out of the backside, so is the corner here. But nobody is assigned to the quarterback. And so he can just walk out. So it's a huge... He tripped anyway. So, whoop. Safe right there. So, yeah, just lob it out there. Let your guy go do his thing. Give him a nice, easy, catchable ball. Jimmy G is smart. He knows who he's throwing to and how to throw it to him. He throws bullets to George Kittle and Emmanuel Sanders. He throws nice toss passes to Debo. Know your players. Get your playmakers the ball, and then just allow them to create. I mean, again, refusing to go out of bounds. This play, the previous touch that he had a touchdown on, is possible because of this. It's a mentality issue where he refuses to go out of bounds. I'm going to fight for every damn yard. This is the most important game of his lifetime. So that translates. What you do in weeks 1 and 2 translates to week 17 in the playoffs. All right, under center. Got a motion coming across. Everybody's aware of Debo now. It's going to get stacked up inside. Let's go to 2nd and 8. Clock ticking away. Trip bumps formation. Let's see what we got here. Nice play action. Great protection. Holy cow. Nice catch. That is awesome. We're going to talk about the protection, but let's see what Kittle does. Sells it there. Oh, that's not Kittle. My bad. We had double tight there. Here's Kittle. Inside release against a corner. That's against a number 1 corner. This is a number 1 corner, one-on-one with our tight end. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Just that nice little dip route. I mean, the dreads make it better. He's in phase. This is their number 1 player. That's their number 1. And watch this inside sell by Kittle. He opens his hips and he looks right there. He opens his hips and he looks. Whoop. Creates that separation. Boom. I think we're going to get an even better one on the backside. Wow, that's not a route that a lot of tight ends can do. And it's huge just talking about how they match up their best player on defense. That is amazing. Oh gosh, I can watch this all day. In phase, you can see how he's got his hand on his hip. This is a tight end. I got this. Can't throw it to him this play. Sells it and even looks back. Look at Kittle look back right there. He's looking back, and that's what he's going to read. Once he does that, he goes the opposite way. Whoop. There's the separation. Man, so nice. Secure the catch. Eyes on the ball. I mean, just so much fundamental here. There's a reason why Kittle doesn't drop it. Now, he goes to his knees, which you could be problematic, whatever, but this is a huge gain. And look at the focus at how he looks the ball in. I mean, it's textbook. The kid is just an all-day coaching clinic, one from his early release to stacking the corner to faking it out to a perfect catch. George Kittle is special. Now let's look at the protection. We've got a max protection set up here, and it's going to work just fine. First off, got to start it off with Staley. Hell of a job right there on Jadeveon Clowney. Good job right here by Lakin. We're doubling down here. I mean, this is a perfect clean pocket. Got a little chip here if we need it. I don't even think he makes contact. I mean, nobody's close to Jimmy. This is perfect protection. Great job by the offensive line. Watch that catch again. Whew. 1st and 10. Bunch trips. Nice play action. Going deep. Wow. Oh, this is the drop. They don't even like throwing it to you, Sanders, in the 2nd and 3rd quarters. They finally do. Wide open. Not the best pass, and Jimmy Garoppolo put it on himself. And here's the Sanders, just a deep drag. Perfect. The 49ers run this play probably 7 times a game. Just play action, just a flood route. You're going to stress the defense out 3 levels, all on the same third. So you can see it developing here. You've got shallow to deep, you've got intermediate, then you've got deep. So we're just stressing right here. Nothing on the backside. Pass might have been a little low, but still should have been caught. There was nobody around him. And Jimmy Garoppolo was perfect to this point. He was 9 for 9. Completed his first 9 passes. And, I mean, just wide open right there. Good job pass protection up front. That should have been caught. Oh, my God, that should have been caught. Yeah, he had to go a little low, but that hit him in both hands. Come on, Emmanuel Sanders. That would have been 10 for 10. That's all right. Ain't no stopping Garoppolo. 9.5 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. There's that orbit motion. Gosh, that kid is good at football. All right, Matt Breida, first touch in 3 games since he fumbled last time. Good job up the middle. Man, he got small quick. Breida hoping to get more work. Raheem Mostert has to start next week in the divisional round. There's no way you can send Tevin Coleman back out there with the starters. Great job on the back cut block there. That's not an easy block for Kyle Juszczyk going into a full-speed Jadeveon Clowney. But he does it just enough to get Breida through. Nice block there, and Breida gets skinny. Whoop, whoop. Very nice. I'm a big Breida fan, guys. Haven't lost faith in him yet. 3rd and 1. Man, Kyle loves to do this. If it's ever 3rd and less than 1, he's going to do this just because there's so much push up front. Watch Laken Tomlinson just disappear. He's so low. He just disappears. And he understands low man wins short yardage. Jimmy just finds that spot. That's huge. 1st and 10. Oh, it's going to be a legal shift here. 1st and 15. Let's jump to the next play here. Offset eye motion and across. Wow. It doesn't make sense. You motion the tight end to the outside, okay? We're trying to put their best on our best. Usually you want to match up your tight end versus versus linebackers and safeties. But we give them the opportunity to do that. But we know it's zone. You can tell because of the way that they're set up. So that's fine. We're just going to run Kittle. Oh, he chases them. So they check to man here. You can see it right there. So he's going to follow, but it doesn't matter. They got the linebackers just in zone, but right here he's manned up. Wow. Let's see this pass on the backside to Kittle, because that's not an easy pass. Especially with, your stud corner and trail technique. We're just going to throw it open. That's a strike. Just throw it right where he's going. Boom. I mean, so nice. And again, look at Kittle, okay? This is why he's so clutch. Every time he catches the ball is the most important thing. Look at his eyes. His eyes go down, he watches it all the way in. You catch the ball with your eyes, not your hands. A lot of people don't understand that. Looks it in, makes the catch, then looks up. That little split second is key. Looks down, checks the ball, then it's time to be Kittle. Now it's time to hurt somebody. Just go through them all. First and 10 at the 15-yard line. Driving up 10-0, which is key. Oh, man. This was probably his worst pass of the day, but it was there. It was there. Yeah, if he catches that, he's going to have a little bit of room. 2nd and 10. Mostert goes out. Tevin Coleman comes in. Oh, I want to see this on the back end because it was close. It was close. Perfect play call. Yeah, there ain't no way Tevin could have got this one. This is on Jimmy. Back-to-back bad passes to the running back. You know, he reads it perfectly, but it seems like he thought he was going to peel out instead of in. You know, he pivots on his right foot, which he's taught to do. Yeah. Just an anticipation there by Jimmy, and it just wasn't there. If he would have caught it, though, gosh, if he would have caught it, would have been nice. All right, 3rd and 10. Man, you got to get into the end zone here. You could have put him away. You really feel like a 17-0 just would have been insurmountable. Perfect slant pass, perfect slant catch, but Debo fumbles it. Nice route right here. Again, up top. Just going to run a slant route, which that's his number 1 route that he ran in college. Nice catch, perfect ball placement out front, allowing your guy to go get the first down. Man, if you would have told me Debo's going to run a slant and catch the ball 4 yards before the first down, that's going to be a first down almost every single time. And it should have been a first down. He gets there, boom, right there, first down. You just got a first down, but the problem is he fumbles it, which he's got a lot of fumbles this year, and it somehow is able to get the ball back. Great effort, but that lost yardage between there to here, that's going to force a 4th down. The fumble is huge there. Great pass by Jimmy Garoppolo, and I think probably one of the better passes of the day just because he led the carrier so well, the wide receiver Debo there. So let's go to the field goal again. I don't want to take these lightly. These are huge. I don't care if it's a short one because now you're up 13-0. Very, very nice. And, you know, they're going to carry the ball all the way into the 2-minute warning and then some. They didn't score any points in the first half. Now, you get 2 plays, and, you know, you've got time right here. There's 45 seconds left on the clock. You run this play, and this is huge. So I want to talk about Kendrick Bourne right here. This is simple play by Kendrick Bourne, and he just takes a horrible angle and watches his player get destroyed. Kendrick Bourne had one of his worst games of the year, and a lot of it had to do with run blocking and pass blocking. All he has to do is just chip him just a little bit, and he takes a bad route and just runs himself out of the play and watches his guy get destroyed. And then after he gets destroyed, he just watches. It makes me sick to my stomach. We got lucky that this was an incomplete pass. KJ Wright made 2 of these big plays. All right, so 2nd and 10. A lot of people wanted Shanahan still to be aggressive, but up 13-0, he was perfectly content and just said, you know what, let's run it up the middle, and we're just going to run the clock out on ourselves, and that's going to be the end of the half there. So we come out. Second half, we get the ball back. 1st and 10. Tevin Coleman comes back out there. 49ers have not scored on their second half possession, their very first second half possession in 5 straight games. And a lot of it has to do with this guy right here, who has been the first running back out there in the second half, 5 straight games. This is going to be the second time that he gets tackled without contact. This is like the play that you're going to start with, and you could just say, oh, well, he just missed his footing, whatever. I don't care. Everybody's playing on the same damn turf, and you're the only one that's getting tackled by nobody. That's your job's running back. 2nd and 11. You lose yards by yourself. Motion across, jet sweep, play action. Oh, huge play again by KJ Wright, who ended the half just like this, and he picked it up just like this as well. You got to give him props. They read that play. There's nothing you could have done there. 3rd and 15, not looking promising to say the least. We're going to motion back to a twister set for protection. 3rd and 15, backed up. Yeah, they've got everything covered. Just check down. You can see what they're running here. They got a 2-deep zone, almost like an umbrella zone almost, just keeping everything underneath them. Yeah, they're just, everybody's reading. So you got your 2 deep, and they're going to try to get close to stick level, which, you know, it's 3rd and 15. So you allow the short stuff. Nobody's even in on this stuff. This was kind of open in the middle, but that's a scary, scary pass. Yeah, just check down. You got something. Move on. That's the first 3 and out of the game. And again, it all started with the tackle for loss by the turf against Tevin Coleman. All right, 1st and 10. Second drive of the first half. Play action. Oh, there it is. Whew. Kyle Juszczyk, you sexy man, you. You can see here, he's just the number 2 wide receiver, matched up with a linebacker. Nothing special. He kind of shows him like he might be run blocking. That's one thing that he does do. It's like he's run blocking, then just runs past him in slow motion. That's the thing that he does. Run block, psych! Hit the speed button. Nice catch. And this is where he gets hurt. But, man, wow. Just a nice route. And let's pay attention to the pass. Perfect pass and pass protection. Rides it down. I mean, look at this. You've got Kittle matched up with Jadeveon Clowney. And people want to talk crap. I don't care who you are in the NFL. If you don't think that George Kittle is at least the best tight end in the league, watch this play. You're going to allow Kittle one-on-one versus a full-speed Jadeveon Clowney. Look at that. Now, he almost gets there, but I don't care. The only way that you can call this play is if you have all the faith in the world in number 85, and he comes through in the clutch. Man, look at that. Look at that ball. Boom, perfect. Nice play. 49 yards. 49 yards. First play of the drive. Way to come out firing. I formation. Give it to your beast. Ah! Almost there. All right, let's see what happened on the back end. It's going to be just right here. Yeah, we left him unblocked. Why do you leave Bobby Wagner unblocked? Yep. Should have cut inside on that one. 2nd and 9. Man, look at this unbalanced look. Wow. Dang, he could have got in there too. But look at this formation. This is weird as hell. Okay? So first off, you have guard, tackle, tight end, and then you're going to motion your fullback out there. I mean, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have an entire offensive line to the left of the center. Now, what does that do? These are eligible players. Okay? So the eligible players are here, here, and here. So you've got to move guys out here to cover them, which is going to put these guys right here in man coverage. Now, they've been doing this all night, where when we motion out, okay, right here, you can see the difference. Watch this edge player right here. When we motion away, they have been blitzing this guy in, or at least keeping him at the line of scrimmage. So you know right off the bat, this is a Kyle Shanahan thing. There ain't no way you can guard that. He runs that slant so well. Look at the space that's created. Man, nice stem step right there. Just poop. Then off to the races. Almost got it. Let's watch it from the backside. Man, Debo is special. Love that formation. Look how he widens everybody out to throw it right where they're at. He's creating his own passing lane. Hell of a play right there. Should have got the touchdown, but that's all right. 1st and 1. Now you go with the small set. Yeah, that's a good play by them. 2nd and 2. I don't want to watch that on the backside. It looked bad. They sold out to stop the run right there. Now we're in a little bit more of a big set. Great job by Kyle Juszczyk. Wow. Touchdown, Raheem Mostert. Let's watch Kyle Juszczyk, number 44. You just go off of his butt. That's what you're doing here. You just follow him, okay? So you're following your lead blocker, and whichever way his butt shines, that's the way you go. So again, once he makes contact, boom, where's his butt going? His butt points inside, that's where you go. If he made contact on the outside and his butt pointed outside, then you do the opposite. So you just go where his butt goes. And his butt gave you the way. Nice block right there. Just blew him up. Huge touchdown. Absolutely awesome. Now, this is something that is interesting to me, and I hated this. This is the 2-point conversion. You're up 12 points, okay? I get trying to get to 14 and making it a 2-score game. I understand that. But when you are ahead, don't chase points. Don't chase points. You make them chase you to catch up. I love the aggressiveness. I love all those things. But momentum is clearly on your side now, and a failed 2-point conversion only gives them some momentum and hope back. Now, we have a wide receiver. God, this kid stresses me the hell out. I know there are a lot of people out there that are huge Kendrick Bourne fans. I'm not one of them. I do like him. I want him a part of this team, but he just makes so many stupid mistakes. And so here's the deal. It's 2-point conversion. Every team in the NFL works this to death. What's our 2-point conversion play that we got to do? And they call this guy's number against zone. Okay? Come out, zone coverage. You just got to get to a spot. But he runs a route short of the goal line. You can't do that. You've got to get into the end zone. So now it doesn't even matter even if he catches it. His brain took him out of this play. And again, it's not like he was pressed for time. All he had to do was get a half-yard depth more. And he's running the route at the line of scrimmage. That is all on him. The quarterback can throw it to you, but even if you catch it, you are shy. That is a huge mental error, and it's going to play a huge role later on, because instead of them going for the touchdown at the end of the game to win it, it would have been going for the touchdown to tie. And that's all on Kendrick Bourne, nobody else. He just ran too shallow of a route because he has no field awareness. Kid has no clue what's going on out there most of the time. A lot of mental errors this game. Blocking, that was huge. And so not okay. Not okay at all. So Seattle comes out and scores. Now it's a 5-point game. Here we go. 1st and 10. We'll do the defensive film tomorrow. Jumbo sweep, baby. Give it to your big tight end coming across. And so whenever he goes in motion once, you know it's going to be zone. Somebody's going to be pressing him, and you're hoping he can get outside of one. But the fact that, look, this play has no business going for what it did. It's kind of flawed. You're counting on, and I'll show you right here, you're counting on this defensive end squeezing because he's getting a down block, because that's what we do schematically. You're hoping he squeezes and then he bounces it outside. Well, they don't do that. And so you're looking right there, and Kittle just said they're trying to go outside. This is where they're trying to go. But Kittle just cuts back and just creates on his own. Makes one miss, then run through a few other people, and just gets 7 yards on a play that should have been a tackle for loss. Kittle's just special. 2nd and 3. 5-point ball game. Ooh, nice cutback. Wow. This is what separates Raheem Mostert and what makes him so special. He should have been a tackle for loss. The hunger and the fight that is present right here, okay? Great block right there. That's great. But the second player is there, cuts back, makes one miss right there. That's a defensive lineman he just shrugged off like nothing. And, you know, his hands and his hips are working in unison and just slips him. That's a big old boy. That is a huge player that you just shrugged off like it was nothing. And then contact's made, and I'm going to keep fighting. All your old linemen come in there to help you. Huge play. And, you know, you're talking a 2nd and 3 play. Got the first down, wanted more. Goes and gets 13, 10 additional yards created on himself. Shucked off a defensive tackle like nothing. Wow. I like Debo in the backfield like this. We're starting to see this lots more. This is a wide receiver. This is a running back. Kyle Shanahan keeps forgetting, but it keeps working. Going to run a jet sweep fake. Yeah, how many teams can say you do this, okay? So who's he throw it to on this one? Yeah, I think that's Kittle, right? So here's the thing. This is like we're changing everything around. We're going to run a jet sweep to a running back. We're going to play action to a wide receiver. Then we're going to throw to a tight end. Like, figure all these things out. It doesn't even make sense. He's just playing. He's playing chess and everybody else is playing checkers. Nobody else in the NFL does this. That's hilarious. Oh, well, that's awesome. And just get the ball out there to Kittle. And again, refusing to go out of bounds. I'm going to hit somebody before. I don't go out of bounds easily. Huge first down. Let's watch it on the backside. How do you even prepare for this? And again, I told you guys earlier how we run the same play to every position. We saw it from Debo earlier, where you just get flow away and out of the backside. Tight end comes. Man, he runs so hard, like everything is riding on this one play every single time. Everything that he has. Gotta love the lowering the shoulder. Very nice. All right, now we're into the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 after that huge play. Got a twister set. Something's up here with Breida and that offset thing. So, again, they're kind of showing, they're telling their hand here the fact that he's behind them. It just creates a more seamless give, and it gives him more time to get the block here. So he gets up in there, and then, again, Matt Breida's just going to, man, so seamless inside. That is awesome. I mean, let's watch it from the backside. I think we'll see it better. Just gets skinny in the hole and finds a way to move forward. That's 6 yards. I mean, just disappears through there, doesn't he? he gets tiny, and Breida's not a big guy, but he runs behind his pads here. He knows when and what to do at what time. I mean, that's huge. You are making huge contact right there behind his shoulder pads. And just falls forward, just keeps fighting. Good gosh. Man, look at him still fighting. It's easy to like that kind of play. And if you're an offensive lineman or whatever, it's addicting. Because whenever you have guys that are willing to take hits and fight for every single yard, it permeates the entire culture and mindset. Outside toss. This is where their corner came and started making some huge plays. Mike McGlinchey, perfect position. He just gets out skill played. He's going to be pulling out here. And again, you can see Big Mike coming. He's just got to get to this corner. And everything looks like it's going to be good. And he just sidesweeps in. Yeah, huge play right there. Going to be a -1 yard play. Their corner's going to do it again. 3rd and 5. You're in field goal range, but you want more. Jimmy freaking Garoppolo. This might be the route of the day right here. Man to man. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. This ain't fair, guys. Watch Debo. Oh, my gosh. Whoop. Sells the inside. And, again, this is set up already by alignment. Okay? 49ers do a lot of tight splits where the wide receiver is not all the way on the outside. Like here you can see how he's outside the numbers, and that's opposite hash. Okay, so it's easier to play corner in this situation. This is rough. It's manned up. So he's got the entire inside and outside. First off, the stem by Debo is very impressive. Watch his feet as they go forward, okay? He presses out, and then goes in. Okay, so he's going to press out, go in, and get space. So already the corner is off. I mean, the fact that he is standing upright, that's bad news. Okay, he's going to get his foot out of his framework again here. So boom. Now he turns his whole body around. And the famous quote is this, okay? Once his feet are like this all the way out, once you get one foot out of your framework as a corner, you have to get another foot out of your framework as a corner to readjust. And what happens whenever you do that, there's one, there's two, now there's separation. And it takes him a long time. That is not good corner play, but it's all set up by the physicality Oh, man, just watch that swim move. You got 5 yards. Usually it's for the defender to hit the wide receiver, but the wide receiver can make contact as well. Just a nice swim route. Gets over the top. Perfect pass and catch. Man, and you got to love how Debo just spins out of this and just like so chill. Not only did I get that huge play on you, but it was easy to me. That was easy to me. Let's pay attention to the protection in the pass. Easy for Jimmy Garoppolo to throw this ball. I mean, look at that protection. I mean, awesome job. You go back to November 11th whenever we played the Seattle Seahawks. It did not look like this. He had plenty of time. Just throws a dart. 1st and 10. Very nice. 4th quarter. 5 minutes left. 6 minutes left. Just under 6. Orbit motion. Wow. He does it so easy. This is a track guy cut by 5 teams. Wow. I mean, the blocking's key, okay? You got to give it to the block. Let's talk about the blocking, then the run. First off, Ben Garland. He's going to go across here, and he's going to wash this guy down. That's going to allow him to pull and replace, just creating better blocking angles, okay? So here we go. Boom. So it's a simple trap play, whatever you want to call it, guard over, whatever. So he's going to seal here. That allows you to get there. So down block, kick out block, get to the second level. Brunskill comes out. Doesn't really help a whole lot. Nobody really needed it. Watch George Kittle. That's one-on-one with a defensive lineman. George Kittle, that's not an easy block. He's going to hook him right here. Crosses his face first, initiates contact, and works across. There it is, right there. So Kittle gets a great block. Now watch Staley get here to KJ Wright. Boom, easy. You got a two-way go right there. He could cut inside, he could cut outside. Now, they do have a safety that's sitting out here in Blair. Now, we haven't even talked about Bobby Wagner, who we don't even block. We just run him out. What's he reading here? Oh, yeah, he's reading. Yeah, so he read it right. So what happens with this flow is he's got to feel here. He's backside. He's just too slow. KJ Wright gets there late. So once Staley gets up there to him, and then Mostert's just going to make this guy miss, even though he's not blocked with pure speed. He doesn't even get a hand on him. Walks in. Huge touchdown. And that should have been it. That should have been the game. But they come out and score again. And so here we go. 26-21. You're up 5 points. 1st and 10. This would be the last drive for the offense out here. And you're backed up. You're starting at your own 21. Way to create there a little bit. You keep the clock running. You know, nothing special there, but very, very chill play call. All right, this is going to be the Ben Garland penalty. Now, it's kind of rough. Here's Ben Garland, the center, and the refs are always going to play a key role. Now, unfortunately, we don't get the sound on this, but you got to love him out there blocking. Was it late? Yeah, it was. Should have been a penalty? I don't think it should have been. So, if we look at it right here, okay, tackles down, whistles blown right there. He's already going. He's already going. If this play would have went a little bit further, everybody in the world would have been talking about how this is the block of the year, the fact that you have a center 20 yards downfield taking out a safety. Yeah, I mean, you look at whenever he goes down, okay, they blow the whistle, and how do you stop this? How do you stop that? It's not possible. This guy shouldn't be ever run 20 yards in his life anyway. Goes down, whistle. There's no way. There's no way. It's a horrible call. I get why they do it. They want to protect the players, but now it's 3rd and 17, and to stop the clock. Just all bad things, and just kind of what it is. It happens. 3rd and 17. And crazy thing is, they almost got this. Just a little check down. You know what they're going to be doing. And Raheem Mostert just goes out there and creates so much. You know, a lot of people are saying, man, you should have went for it on 4th and 1 and just gotten it. Not backed up on your own 20. I don't think that's the way to go. Man, great job. Just all on his own. So do you go for it on your own 30 with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left? I don't think you do. And, that's going to be the last play of this game as far as offense goes. Actually, no, it's not. We've got one more play, baby. After the Dre Greenlaw ownership, which I can't wait to talk about, this is as good as victory formation right here. Whew. Boom, right there. And that's called the number 1 seed, baby. Look at that. Hold your hands up in the air because you deserved it. All right, appreciate it, guys. And we will be back. I'll be going live here relatively soon. Appreciate it, guys.